Hey guys, this is Show Me Alex. You're welcome to my channel. I always say that your dreams of studying abroad is valid. Okay, if you have any plans of studying abroad in any country other than your home country, that dream is valid and it can come to pass. Alright, so if you are interested in studying in Europe, in countries like the Czech Republic, Netherlands, Austria, Germany, and other Schengen countries, there's a channel to subscribe to. I'll be sharing with you a lot of opportunities that you can tap into so that you can also come in and study. Alright, so today I'll be speaking on nostrification and internal evaluation. Alright, what is it? Two of them are just evaluations systems. Internal evaluation is a way that the university checks your current degree, your transcript, to just oppose it to the check system. Know its weight. Can it study here? If yes, they'll give you the go ahead and then you continue with the process. Alright. If your documents are not evaluated or nostrified, you cannot study in the Czech Republic. Alright. So especially for those of us coming from Africa, most of us needs to go through this process. Nigeria, Zambia, Senegal, just name it, Ghana, you would have to go through the process. So internal evaluation it takes, I think, 1 month. 1 month, yes, 1 month. Maybe sometimes it can go deep, it can go over the period, but mostly it's within 1 month. For my university, it's around 900 Czech crowns. So you do not have to really worry about it that much. It's quite affordable. So what you do is that you will take your academic documents to the embassy, which I will explain later in this video, and then super legalized, and you send it to your university for internal evaluation. Alright, so once it's done, the school will give you a go ahead to continue the process by giving you the dean's letter. That is your true admission letter. The one that you got earlier on is kind of not as heavy as the one you get after your documents have been evaluated. Alright, so once it's through and it's fine, you can get the dean's letter and you use that in addition to other documents to apply for visa. Okay, so nostrification is also quite similar. However, nostrification is more permanent. So what it does is that you will send your documents through the same process, then you opt for nostrification. Internal evaluation is around 900. Nostrification is around 3,000 Czech crowns for my university. So depending on the university that you are applying to, you get to know it, read about it, you find information concerning these things. Okay, so the nostrification is more permanent. If you want to use it for any other university, you can use it, but the internal evaluation cannot be done like that. Internal evaluation applies to that particular university and that particular course. If you choose another course in the same university, you have to do it again. But nostrification gives you the luxury to use it for different applications in different institutions, in different faculties. Okay, nostrification is mostly within 30 days, but sometimes it can go overboard because of the number of applications that they have and all that. So within 60 days, you should get it. That is why I always advise that studying abroad, you have to know the times. You have to be ready. Do these things earlier before the whole application is opened, so that once you start, you don't have a delay, because sometimes these things can delay you. And if your school wouldn't allow you to come after your opening date, then you have an issue. Okay, that's it. So how is it done? How do you get your documents ready? What you have to do for Nigeria, Ghana, these West African countries, what you have to do is that you make a scanned copy of your original BSc certificate and BSc transcript. Those are the two documents you need: transcript and then certificate. Alright, so these documents, you make a photocopy. They don't like the originals because you will not receive your document back. You take it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country. Alright, Then you tell them you want to legalize the document for studying abroad purposes. You want to study in the Czech Republic, you want to study in Austria. Okay, so you want to legalize, that's the word, legalization. They know it, they always do it, so they will guide you through the process. There's an amount that you have to pay depending on the country you're coming from. Then it takes, I think, 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they'll call you that your document is ready, but it has to go through the court. So the first place is the Foreign Affairs Ministry, then it goes to the court for an authorization. Okay, yes, it goes to the court. So they will bind the whole document in a very nice way, the Foreign Affairs and the court document together with your transcript. They will bind everything nicely for you. Please don't tamper with the document. Don't tamper with it. Let it be as clean as you got it. Okay, because if it's tampered with, it might be rejected. So what you do is that once you have that document, you now book for an appointment at the embassy in your country. So for Czech Republic, I think it's on the 23rd of every month. You book for an appointment to super legalize. There are systems, there are norms the procedures that you've got to follow. Please go to the embassy website. Read again. Please read. Don't miss anything. How they want you to arrange your details for them, your name, your surname. Just do it like that. Don't do any tricks. Don't try any fancy. Just do it like that for them. And then attach a scan copy of the file that you've received from the court and the Foreign Affairs Ministry. That is your legalized document. You take that scan copy, you add it to the email, then you use it to apply for Czech Republic. Okay, yes. And when by God's grace you get a date. That's why you have to start early, because sometimes there are a lot of people and you might not get their booking in the first month, so you have to try again the next month. So that delays you a bit. So once you get through, you go to the embassy. I think currently it's now 1,200 Czech crowns to super legalize your documents. Mind you, apart from your education document, you cannot super legalize 2 documents in one visit at the embassy. So that is the only time you can send 2 documents. All right. So your transcript, it goes together. You take it there. That's the legalized document that the court gave you. You take it to the embassy. Then they will put a stamp on it. Please don't tamper with it again. Don't tamper with it. Once you are done, I think it's more like an instant thing. So you have to wait for some time. Then they will do it. They will bring it to you. Then you take your documents. Now it is called a super legalized document. You are done with super legalization. Then you can send it through DHL or FedEx or any courier that you are okay with to the faculty. Sometimes the faculty have a specified courier agent that they want you to, so maybe they want you to use DHL. Use DHL for them, please. If they want you to use FedEx, please use FedEx for them. Mostly what I know is DHL. Okay, so you do that. You send it to them. Don't miss anything on the address, please. Enter the same thing. Make sure the address is the same. And then send it to your faculty. Once it goes there, you know you are okay. And then for internal evaluation, I think you have to send the documents, the super legalized document, and a copy of your passport. For nostrification, you have to fill a form. So just read. Okay. The main thing is to get your legalized document, go to the embassy and super legalize. But sending it, I think you have to read and then know how you should send your document to your respective faculty. And once you're through, you can get your real admission letter, which is going to help you to apply for the visa. All right, so that's it. It has been very lengthy, but if you have any questions along the way, feel free to share with me and I will help you out. This is Show Me Alex, and thank you very much for watching, and see you in another video. Bye.